What is up, everybody? We got the Truck Chronicles of the day. We are heading out to Naples, Florida to check on a condo rebuild. They had a flood, so we're going to go in there and put everything back together now. So I'm heading out there to meet my lead technician out there. But I wanted to talk today about a business and lifestyle video. I want to talk about how to stay consistent in your business. And when I say consistent in your business, I mean showing up every day for yourself, for your business with the same amount of energy, staying focused, sticking to your systems and your processes, not getting to this point where you think, well, I can just keep everything in my brain and get away from that kind of stuff. I mean, coming to work, showing up consistent for yourself every day, every day, every day. And in order to do that, I truly believe you have to have dialed in routines outside of work. Now, for myself, if I was to try to get up in the morning and just splash water on my face, drink some coffee, and then go straight into my work, I would have an extreme amount of anxiety. I have not had a routine like that in over a decade. I've always made it a priority to have a morning routine where I accomplish some things for myself in the morning that helps get rid of some of that morning anxiety for me. That way, when I get into work, I'm calm, I'm collected. I've been up for hours already. It's time to start to produce. So what I like to do is I like to get up in the morning. Everybody in my house is still asleep. I go out, I make a protein shake, and I go out in my garage and I exercise for 30 to 45 minutes. I do some sort of strength and conditioning routine. And then when I'm done with that, I'll turn on my red light. I like my red light therapy. And I'll write a little bit in my journal, which I started to do, which is less of actual like Dear Diary journal, and it's more of just key takeaways of the things from the day before. What are the things that happened the day before that I'd like to work on? What are the things that went well? And what do I feel that God is trying to teach me in this moment? So after I write my journal, then I read. I read a little bit of a book called The Daily Stoic, and then I get into the Bible, the Word, and I read at least a chapter from two different sections of the Bible. Right now I'm in John and Isaiah. So I read the Bible, then when I'm done with the Bible, I have my prayer time with the Lord, and then I go into my house. By this time, my daughters are awake, they're getting ready for school. I start to brew a cup of coffee. I get ready for work as they're getting ready for school. I kiss them goodbye, and then I'm off on my day. And now I've already been up for about 2 hours. I've already exercised and got a lot of that anxiety out. And I've already spent my time with the Lord and made Him a priority in the morning. So now I'm set, I'm centered, I'm ready to go into my day. And then at that point, depending on what my schedule, because I don't even know what I'm doing every day. I put it on the schedule, and then I don't have to think about it. I'm very structured. So everything that's on my schedule is what gets done. I have my vision board with my to-dos. I keep my my planner with the things written out for the day, the key things I need to accomplish for the day, and then I follow my schedule. I go through my emails in the morning, every morning. I go through our bank accounts, making sure everything's where it needs to be, and then I go along with my schedule. I head out, I start to work on projects. But now, as important as the morning routine is, you have to have a good afternoon and evening routine. You need to be getting your sleep. You can't be up all hours of the night stressing or on your phone, because you're not going to get up and want to do your morning routine hours before you even need to be up for work. So having these dialed in routines are key for keeping yourself stable at work. And I'll be honest with you, not having alcohol in your life is really going to keep your moods more balanced throughout the day, throughout the week. Not having substances that you're doing every single day after work that bring you up, that bring you down. Like, even though we think that these things are harmless and we have control over them, they don't control us. That's fine, and that might be true. But you're messing with the chemicals in your brain. And I promise you, when you get these things out of your life and they're not a consistent thing in your life, your levels and your moods will just start to equal out. And when problems happen, you won't get so high and hyped up, And when things go on, you won't be so low. You'll kind of stay in the center a little bit better. So these are some of the things that I'm doing that are absolutely critical to my success. And I was talking to my wife the other night, and I told her, I said, I talk a lot with the Lord, and I'd like to, have these jobs back to back to back and be booked out for all this amount of time. But I've said to the Lord, if this is the way you want me to grow, step by step by step, then your will, not mine, be done. And I gave her the analogy of like, I'm looking down this tunnel and I know where the end result is and how to end up there, but I'm not focusing too much on all the things on the side of me. I'm sticking to it. I'm keeping that extreme amount of discipline, that little bit of stuff where you almost say, man, are you over disciplined? That's the piece. That's the little part that's going to get you from good to great, where people almost start to think, man, is this guy too disciplined? That's the area that you want to be in when people start to misunderstand you. And we've heard it before by different people, but it's really ringing true in my mind, because throughout that discipline, I'm actually enjoying life more. Because I'm so disciplined and I don't just go on whatever I feel, my life has a lot more freedom. There's a lot more structure. I can figure out where and how to have the time to do what I want to do. And a big one is being with my kids and spending time with them. So I hope this video makes sense. I'm rambling a little bit, but it was just my thoughts today. I had it written on my vision board to make a video about how to stay consistent in your business. And it all comes down to, what are you doing outside of work? How are you preparing for the workday? Because preparation is key. It's how you make that leap, because you can't just get up and wing everything. You've got to have a plan so that you can execute. So I hope this helps somebody. Like always, like this video so other people can find it. On my vision board, I have other OCD videos. Let me know some videos, some subjects, some topics you'd like to hear me talk about. And like always, hit that subscribe button. We're growing. We're over 1,000 subscribers. I know all of you are organic subscribers. You are wild like I am. We're all over the place. We're talking business. We're talking entrepreneurship. We're talking mental health. We're talking OCD and anxiety. So I love all of you. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel and making me feel like I am helping somebody. So I appreciate you guys. Love you. Peace.